Okay, I'm actually tripping because it's cold. See that? Black women deserve luxury. Read it, believe it, provide it. Do I like my hair like this? Y'all, I'm coming to you live. No makeup, kind of off a whim. It's been a rough day for your girl, rough night. But we're here, we're happy, we're alive. That's all that matters. I'm gonna try to close the door. Hopefully Ari doesn't fuss, but we'll see. So the goal is to get through this video as quick as possible without seeming rushed. But you know, like I said, I'm trying to put out content for y'all, and today is Saturday, so I can record and edit tonight. I can have it up bright and early tomorrow. So this is going to actually be actually, what am I doing? Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. I forgot to do my little intro. I have to say hi friends, but today's video is going to be our baby must-haves, our baby essentials, things that we just absolutely do not feel like we can get through our parenting journey without. Things that Ari loves, things that we love for Ari, things like that. So I made a little list on my phone because your girl loves her lists. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I always have a list on my phone. And these are not in any order, but I'm going to make sure to pop in a picture here, hopefully, or here. But I'm thinking more so here. Hopefully my editing skills are on point to show you where you can buy it, how much it is, stuff like that. And I can even put like links to the stuff in the description box so that's easier for you guys if you're interested. So while I'm using it, we can go ahead and shout out her UFi security camera. So this thingy is like, I have the camera in my room and I can see her on the bed. She's surrounded by pillows. Mike and I have been trying to do limited TV for Ari, but since I'm recording, I figure right now is a good time for her to watch. Hopefully this will take less than an hour so she can get like 30 to 45 minutes of TV. She also got TV. She got an hour of TV this morning, but other than that, we've kind of been no TV. So yeah, I could just see her like playing with her toys and stuff on my bed, watching her show until I'm done. So this security camera I really like because I don't 100% know the science behind what has gone on, but I know that there have been instances where parents would hear people like hack into their camera and talk to their children. I'm assuming it's like through their Wi-Fi connection, but this one doesn't have Wi-Fi connection. It just hooks up, like it knows that it's paired to the camera, so it hooks up some kind of way, but we don't have it connected to our Wi-Fi. So at least in my mind, for my mental health, I believe that it's harder to hack because there's no like line to hack it through, and we haven't had any issues with it. But it has night vision, so when it's dark we can see her still. My only downside is the threshold for like alerting us. Like she can be in the room like cooing and just like babbling, and it'll still alert us as if she's crying. So I feel like the threshold is a little sensitive, but other than that, it's really good. And the little burp burp is a little annoying, like the little alert sound is a little annoying. But other than that, I really like it. I can be in the shower and I have this in the bathroom with me so I can watch her. And like I said, sometimes she's actually crying, sometimes she's just babbling, and it'll let me know. And I can just kind of read off of, because of course the shower's loud, but I can kind of read off of her body language if she's really crying or if she's just playing around. So I love this. Find it here. I don't like, at first I was hesitant to use it because, as I said, I was just apprehensive about the whole hacking thing, but Mike assured me that it should be safe. So we use it, and we use it kind of often. Like now she's spitting, so I think Mike has it muted so it doesn't yell, but she's spitting, so it's reading that as like a noise and it's showing me her movements. The next thing, we don't use this as much, but when Ari was like a little teeny tiny baby, oh my gosh, this time is flying by so fast. But when she was a little teeny tiny baby, we used this Munchkin Bluetooth swing all the time. It was to the point where every time Mike would turn it on, it would automatically hook my phone to the Bluetooth, and it would like, I'll be listening to a podcast or I'll be trying to play my music, and it'll be like some ratchet stuff coming through my baby speaker, and she just swinging, just swinging. But we love that swing so much. We used it constantly from the time, honestly, probably the time well, maybe like a week or two after she was born, until she was about 4 or 5 months, when she started like sitting up and like moving around. Because we even used it hopefully I can insert a clip here, but we used it last weekend. No, that wasn't even last weekend, that was Monday, for a Valentine's Day, and she was sitting up in the swing, and it was just swinging, but like she was like kind of holding on to the bottom, so she was just sitting up, and it's just like, yeah, she's a little bit too advanced for it now, but it's perfect for a small baby, for an infant, a newborn. It would rock her to sleep, it would just calm her down. You can it comes preloaded with sounds, like water sounds, womb sounds, and then it comes preloaded with classical music. So we would always play the classical music. At first we put on like a 4 setting for the swing, and then we amped it up to 5, and she would just be in there comfy, swinging, having a good time. When Mike was big into playing his game, he would have it facing him while he was playing so he could watch her. And it always worked until one day it just didn't anymore. That's one thing about motherhood. Moms, expectant moms, please take your first pregnancy seriously. Enjoy all the moments. Enjoy your baby's first coming home, because those days, like I know people say all the time, those days truly go by quick. And if I can go back and relive all those firsts all over again, I would. Except labor. Actually, my labor wasn't that bad, but still, who wants to feel pain? If you see me keep looking down, I'm looking at this camera because this little girl is on the move, and she's right across the hall, so I can, you know, get to her real quick. Next is our Graco car seat. Originally, we had an even flow. We had the even flow pivot travel system, and we loved it. It came with a car seat, a stroller, and then like a separate stroller adapter for when she got bigger. We still use the stroller. She just took the remote. We still use the stroller and the adapter for the bigger kids. We still use that to this day, but we grew out the car seat pretty fast. Ari, as I mentioned before, was about 9 pounds when she was born. So she's always been a big baby. She's always in the 90th percentile for every category. So she grew out of it within 5 months. But now we have a Graco, I don't know the exact name, but I'll put a picture here. We have a Graco car seat that will be good until she's 5. It holds up to 100 pounds. So the other car seat only held up to 20 pounds. And when we start noticing like maybe she's a little too big for it, she was already hitting like 18, 19. So now we have the Graco. It seats until she's 100 pounds, which is about 5 years old, it says. So that's really good. My only downside with that is that my car, it's nothing wrong with the car seat at all, but my car is smaller. So it's very tight in there. But God willing, Mike and I will be car shopping very soon, and those will be some vlogs for you guys to watch, us going through the car buying process and choosing like what we want and stuff like that. So that should be coming soon. But yes, my car is very small, and then Mike has a truck, and it's just not ideal to put a baby in the front. Like it's one of those one row trucks, so it's just not ideal to have a baby right there because of the airbag and stuff. So it's all in my car, and yeah, but it's a great car seat. It moves and changes as she grows. I think she really likes it. I feel like she looks a lot more comfortable in it. But yeah, my only downside is how big it is. It's really big and it's heavy. But Mike says it's really easy to install. The other one was kind of finicky to install. But the plus for the other one was that you could just lock it in the stroller and go. Take the car seat out, put it in the stroller, and go. I love that. But this one doesn't do that, so I am sad to lose that. One of Ari's favorite things right now and at least for the last month have been this Montessori carrot toy set that I bought her for Christmas. Let me go get it. Okay, so the carrot toys. Well, carrot toy. It has 7 little carrots, and it has different size holes for each carrot. If I'm out of breath, I'm sorry, y'all, I was running. But essentially, baby is to match the correct carrot with the correct size hole. So it teaches them, like, you know, sizes and shapes and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm really big on Montessori learning. So I've been trying to only get her Montessori toys or sensory toys. But she loves these. We also bought her some Montessori silicone blocks, but she hasn't quite gotten the hang of those yet. She'll play with them like from hand to hand, but she, you know, they're not really that exciting. But these, I think she likes the fact that we like put them in the hole and she can take them out and stuff like that. And all of my Montessori toys I get off of Amazon. I've been looking at other places. Of course, we have the Love Every mat, which I'll get to later, but that's the only thing that's Montessori that we haven't gotten off Amazon. Oh, actually, we're gonna get to the Love Every mat now. It's on my list right after. So the Love Every Play Gym, I love for her because it is big enough for her to, you know, crawl on, play with, all that good stuff. It has different sections for her to play with. So there's like a look and learn section. I think it's like learn to focus. So it starts off with black and white, because when they're infants, their eyesight isn't 100% developed. So the black and white helps them focus. Then there's a feel one, which like has different fibers for them to touch. There's the hide and seek, where it has like this little teething ring and you put it in a little slot to hide it and they pull it out to find it. And then there's one with colors. It just kind of teaches them all the color. Oh, no. It's not colors. It's I think it's like sound, because it's like crinkle and then it has a squeak in there. So it's something to deal with sound. Hold on 1 second. Here's the real star of the show. I had socks on her, but she took them off. I think she's sleepy. She kind of fell asleep when we walked tight, but she fell asleep towards the end, so I had to take her out of the carrier I was using. But yes, I love the Love Every mat. And then it has a teething ring that hangs down with the crinkle. It has this like little wooden bell rattle type of thing, and it has like this fabric ball. I don't really know what the fabric ball part is for, but this weekend it's in my mission to go back through the Love Every manual that I have and just kind of because at first when she was little, you know, it was just getting her acclimated to new things. But now that she's older, I want to actually implement what it's for. So this weekend I plan, actually probably after I finish recording this, I plan to go through the like how-to guide and just learn how to play with it with her, especially since we're cutting down TV time, just so she can learn and focus and have a big little brain. So now she is teething, and she's not a big fan of any of the teethers, but the only one that I've consistently seen her use is the Sophie the giraffe teether. If you have kids already, you've probably seen it, but the one that she has, I've never seen anybody use before. It's the actual, like, it's like a teething ring instead of the actual giraffe. And I know that a lot of moms have said that the actual giraffe have gotten mold on the inside, because it's like it's kind of like a squeezy. So sometimes when you squeeze it, if you know, kids spit on it, and you know, sometimes you might put it in the water, so it'll get mold on the inside. But this one is like flat. It has 2 little handles for her to hold or to chew on, and I really like that one versus the original Sophie. Ironically, there was a giraffe on the TV just now. Hello?
How was your day?
Mike said Coleman Domingo might be coming to his restaurants. If you know who that is, that's Ali from Euphoria. It has 2 little handles. It's thin. There's no like space for a hole. So yeah, I really like this one because less chances for mold or anything. Okay, so this next must-have is not really like something you can buy. I mean, I guess you could buy it, but it's more like something you make. It's my diaper caddy. Let me go grab it. And I feel like I might have shown this in a previous vlog, but it's so nice I gotta show it twice. So I bought this bin from Target. I can link that. Bought the bin from Target. In it, I have my glasses cleaner. I keep that right next, and I keep this right next to my bed, like arm's reach. So I have my glasses cleaner because I always need that because she will grab my glasses, put her little fingers in it. But it's not the most organized thing right now, but I kind of have to reorganize it every week. Have my diapers all lined up, my wipes. We usually use a different diaper balm. Right now we're going off of Vaseline. We have little nose sucker thing. We have pacifiers. These she doesn't really care for. I also have a nail file because sometimes I get bored and I just start filing my nails. This Frida Mom, well, I don't know if it's considered Frida Mom or just Frida, but this is like a, let's see exactly what they call it. I still have a little thing in here. Frida Baby Nose, Nail, and Ear Picker. There's one spot for their nose. There's one spot for their nails and toes. There's one spot for their ears, and then one for like general use. To get all the, you know, yuckiness out of your baby. So we have this part for your nails. I think this one is just like a general one. This, and I'll be 100% honest, I use that one to get toe jam out because babies wear these brand new socks and they have all these little fuzzies in them and they get toe jam and you gotta get it out. This one, I hope you guys can see, it's so small. This one is the ear loop. And then this side is the nose loop. So the difference between the ear and the nose is that the ear is a little bit curved, the nose is straight up. But yeah, my mom bought this. And I think this was such a smart buy. But cause, as I said, she's a baby, she like grabs stuff and you know, she gets dirt under her nails, she gets toe jam, so it helps me clean all that stuff out. We have a thermometer, also Frida. I'm a Frida freak. I love Frida products. We have this thermometer in case she's sick. We have some saline nasal spray in case she's sick. I have my nipple shields, nipple pads, whatever you call them. I don't really use those as much anymore because my body's pretty much on the schedule. I have also these Frida Baby Breathe Frida vapor wipes in case she's sick. So I have all those things. Like I said, we have pacifiers and stuff like that. Oh, also her vitamin D drops because she takes vitamin D every day. She hasn't had anything today, which is a good reminder. But vitamin D drops because babies that are strictly breastfed should have vitamin D because you typically get enough from the breast milk. And I know that I am vitamin D deficient, so I make sure to give her drops because I'm already deficient, and if I'm not giving her enough, if normal people don't give their babies enough, I know for sure I'm not giving her enough. So I love my diaper caddy. And speaking of diapers, of course she picks the loudest toys. Mamas, hopefully y'all get me. Honest Company diapers and wipes are godsend. I love them. They're plant-based. They're I want to say they're ethically sourced, all that good stuff, like for the environment. And I know Hello Bello kind of has the same thing, but in my opinion, the Hello Bello diapers, Honest Company is a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it's more worth it because when we were using Hello Bello, I feel like Ari was like pooping out of her clothes like every day. Honest, she still does it every now and then, but it's like a little less frequent. But I feel like Hello Bello, she was doing it every day. But we are on diaper subscription, as you guys have seen in previous vlogs, so I don't have to worry about going to the store to buy her diapers. They just come to my door, and wipes too. So as far as pacifiers go, the ones that I showed you, there was a Ryan, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a Ryan and Rose one in there, and then like another generic brand. But Ari is not a fan of those. Pacifiers, she's iffy on anyway, but the only brand that she seems to actually take are Mom or Ma'am, M-A-M. I also got those from Target, but you can find those in not Target. I got those from Amazon, but you could also find them at Target. Those are the only ones that she'll take. When I made my baby registry, we got sent a tester one through like one of the you make a registry with them. They baby list. So if you make a registry with them, they'll send like a free kit. So it came with the kit, and I tried the Ryan and Rose because you know that's the thing. It's trendy. She wasn't a fan. So then I was like, well, let me try this one. I just opened it randomly, and she loved it. So then a few weeks later, I was like, well, let me buy more. So I bought a 3-pack, and those are like our go-to whenever she does take a pacifier. Sometimes she doesn't feel it, which I'm not going to force her, especially now that she's getting tea. One of my favorite things is the Baby Bjorn. We originally bought that for Mike to have it. There's the mom pacifier, or ma'am. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it's long A or short A. But we originally bought it for it to be Mike's baby carrier because it's black, it's sleek, he likes stuff like that. And then I bought just like a typical wrap one that's just very soft, and it's pink and it's really cute. And that one I'll wear around the house every now and then. But his is perfect for when we have to walk Tyke and we have to take Ari with us to walk Tyke. It's perfect for going to the grocery store. It just has a little bit more structure. It's better on your back because it has like back support. We love it for that reason. I'm a huge fan. I wear it every single time we go take Tyke out. There was one time where I tried to use her stroller while we took Tyke on a walk, and it just did not work because our neighborhood isn't really, which is not a good thing. It's not really wheel friendly. I probably would never take her on a walk again using her stroller. Alright, just let mommy get through this video, please. I don't know where I stopped, but yes, the Baby Bjorn is a family favorite. We love it. That's definitely our go-to whenever we have to take her out the house, and the stroller just wouldn't be the best option. The next thing is this pillow backpack that is perfect for when she's doing like alone time on the floor. So in case she falls back, it catches her, it doesn't, you know, her head doesn't hit the ground. They have it for girls and boys. I think for boys I've seen like a little dragon. Hers is like a little butterfly, and it's really cute. So that I love because especially like if I'm cooking and she's playing in the living room, or well, yeah, most likely she's in the living room. But if I'm cooking and she's in the living room, then I don't have to like feel like I have to keep watching her to make sure that she's not falling, because if she does fall, she has support. She has something comfortable to catch her. Oh, and then, so I don't know if you guys deal with this, but I think that she's just a heavy sweater. Mike sweats sometimes in his sleep. She might get that from him. But sometimes when she has on those thick onesies, especially since she's in the bed with us, she sweats, and I can't tell if she's like, of course I'm assuming that she's overheated or that she's hot. So I told Mike I wanted to get her some more onesies to go to sleep in, some more pajamas. And when we went to Target, we found these really cute thin ones that are more like a t-shirt material, so that it's breathable, it's comfortable. And I love those. I think she likes them too, because her other onesies that are like t-shirt material, they have buttons, so like it kind of takes us longer to change her. But this one has a zipper, so just zip it up, zip it down, quick diaper change, go on, play, go on and go to sleep type of thing. We don't have to sit there and button all the buttons. And then when we went to Target last week, or was that this week? No, it was this week. I noticed that they have other patterns, so those are really cute. And I feel like if your baby sweats like mine does, or if it's just warm in your house, we actually keep our house pretty cool, but our house, like, keeping upstairs and downstairs regulated is really hard. So sometimes it's hot upstairs and cold downstairs, and it's not comfortable. So if she can have something that's thin enough for her to be comfortable upstairs while being completely covered downstairs, I think that's a perfect option for us. So my last three, like I said, these are not in particular order, but your girl's trying to get through this so she can go cuddle her baby girl and eat some lunch. I'm hungry. I have these shrimp burgers in the freezer from Trader Joe's that I might make with some fries. But I'm hungry. Okay, so large swaddle blankets, large linen swaddle blankets were our absolute fave when she was born. The ones they give you in the hospital, she grew out so quick. And she's so long that I think that she just became too big for him too quick. So those I love. We have a pack of 6, I think, and we would swaddle her every night, or almost every night, and she would get the best sleep. As she would sleep, she had a pattern. She would go to bed for good, like around 12 a.m. Mike and I are night owls, so that didn't matter to us. And she would stay asleep for about 4 hours, wake up to eat, go back to sleep for another 4 hours. So good. So like I had decent sleep from 12 to 4, feed, and then from like, let's say 4:20, 4:30 to like 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I would get to sleep. It was so good, especially for her to be so small. So those I feel like helped with her sleeping. But of course now we don't swaddle her, but I still use them for like covering up when I go out when I'm breastfeeding, because I just don't want to have to worry about bottles and all kind of stuff. I've never, like when she's with me, I don't take any bottles or anything. Well, last couple of times we went out, I forgot to put one in there. But typically I always keep one in there. But when I'm nursing in public, people are weird. I'm not 100% comfortable with just, with my boob out. But if you are, more power to you. I want to get to your level one day. I keep those on me to this day to nurse in public. They're large, so they can go over a big space. Like if I'm having a big coat, it can cover my whole coat. It's comfortable. As much as I love the Honest Company, I am not a fan of their diaper rash cream. It's so thick. It's like it reminds me of like, what's it called, sunscreen. Like it's so thick. It's like that thick cheap sunscreen. That's what it reminds me of. And it just kind of leaves white residue on her. But my favorite diaper balm, which you can only find on Target.com, you can't find it in the store, at least not here, is Earth Mama Organics Organic Diaper Balm. It's my absolute favorite. It goes on really thin. It's not too much. If you put too much diaper rash cream on your baby, it's kind of counterproductive. But with that, I feel like she's never experienced any diaper rash. She's had that rash before, but that's when we weren't using it every time, and now we use it every time. And she never had any like harsh diaper rash. It was very mild. I think the Honest is just a little too thick, but I love the Earth Mama diaper balm. I just wish it was sold in stores, because I hate ordering online and waiting for it and all that kind of stuff. Blah blah blah. That's why we're using the Vaseline now. But I'm probably just gonna bite the bullet and order a couple soon. Finally, my last mama must have will be my Baby Brezza bottle steamer. It's pretty big and you can fit a good bit of bottles and bottle parts on them. Like I said before, we don't really use a lot of bottles because I just breastfeed, and not even me, Ari is very picky. Like earlier I gave her a bottle because it's the time of the month where my milk supply is low. So I breastfed her, and then right after I gave her a bottle to kind of just like supplement. And I was 95% surprised that she took it. The only other time she took a bottle from me was when we were driving back from South Carolina this past weekend, and she was in the car. And I think the only reason why she took that bottle from me is because I caught her right when she was hungry. I feel like if I would have waited and waited until she was fussy, she wouldn't have took the bottle. But she did take it, and she took it today. Last night she wouldn't take one. But anyway, I say all that to say, when I do use a bottle, and then of course when I go to work and I go into the office and I take my bottle parts to pump in, I come home and I steam those parts. And I can fit, I think right now I might have 4 or 5 bottles in there, and then like little parts, the little things that go with my pumping kit, and it all fits in there comfortably. So you can steam a big buttload of stuff in one go. So I love it. I've seen smaller steamers, and that's the only one I've ever tried. I don't know if there's a better one out there, but I love that one. And you put it on, and it steams and it dries. I think it's like 45 minutes. It steams and it dries, so when you go to get the bottles out, they're already dry. They're not leaking, they're not wet or dripping or anything. I love it. So yeah, I think that concludes my baby favorites list. She's still so small, so there's not a lot of things that like she can tell me that she loves. I can just kind of go off of what she gravitates to and what she enjoys playing with and what I think is best for her. But of course, as she gets older, she'll be more verbal. She'll be able to tell me things that she likes. So hopefully I can come back soon with like an updated video and show you more things that I think she likes, or more things that we like as parents. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me, leaving your comments. They really mean a lot to me, especially when it's people who I don't even think are really watching my videos. It really warms my heart to know that people are out there. And you know, hopefully one day, well, I know right now I have a small community, but one day I will have a bigger community of people to kind of just be that YouTuber that I wish I had when I was pregnant. Because I was like searching like black mom YouTubers and stuff like that. I think I said this before, but they were all like really young or older, and it was just like I couldn't find anybody. I found a handful in that like 20 to 29 demographic, but it was pretty hard. So yeah, I hope I can help anybody out there who's expecting, who is just kind of trying to find that next big thing for their baby or something that might just work for their child. I hope I help. Comment below, what was your favorite toy as a child? For me, I'll tell you mine, and I still have it to this day. I'm not going to put it on camera because it looks really bad, but it's my Elmo. I got him on my first birthday, my mom says, and I still have him. I am 26, so Elmo is 25 years old. His eyes are dingy, his fluff is leaving. I've restitched the back of his head because it was like open, so I restuffed it with fluff and like I restitched it. So I need to like give him a whole makeover. I kept saying I'm gonna do it, but now that Ari's here, he's just in the top of my closet. I used to keep him on my bed. I used to sleep with him, but he's on top of my closet and he's comfortable there. So you guys leave a comment and tell me what was your favorite toy as a child. Do you still have it? Do you still play with it? All that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I want to do my little hand thingy, but bye guys.